after she blew up my phone with calls because of a fire. Throw away because some of this made local news and I don't want it connecting back to me. I can see why. I work in a place where we are not allowed to have personal electronics on us at all. No phones, no smartwatches, no pagers. I've been working here for about 6 months, so my wife knows this and understands that she should try not to contact me by cell at work. Phones are dropped off in our lockers and I typically have mine on Do Not Disturb. Before this incident, my phone has never gone off in the locker before. Recently, there was a pretty big fire at a secondary work site that I do work at occasionally, but that day I was working at the main building. Local news covered the fire before I found out about it because, again, no electronics. Plus, the work we do isolates us a bit, so news travels pretty slowly. There were a few casualties, a lot of seriously injured folk. My wife had been watching the news from home and started freaking out. Yeah? I guess. What do you mean you guess? She thought you were in danger!
I am the danger.
She called me 20 freaking times. Oh, so sorry that she cares about you so much. Which, and I did not know this was possible, overrode my Do Not Disturb and my phone was ringing for a while in my locker. I find that rule at your workplace kind of concerning, especially if you work somewhere that could be high risk. That should change. In the middle of my shift, I got called into my manager's office and was chewed out and written up for my phone making so much noise. They told me to go take care of whatever it was making my phone go off before I went back to work. I won't lie, when I saw those 20 missed calls from my wife, I was pissed off. Like I said, she knows not to try to contact me directly, and a citation hurt my chances of getting a raise or promotion. Hey, but she thought you were in danger. I feel like this is an exception to the rule. Your boss should make an exception for this time. I called her back and she was sobbing and asking me if I was okay. I said of course I was okay and asked what the hell was wrong for her to call me so many times. She was crying and started talking about the fire. After that, I started half yelling at her about all the reasons it was done for her to call me. She deserves better than you, buddy. That's not good. Imagine being angry at someone that was worried about you being injured or dying. When I got home, she was super upset with me. I'm upset with you. I apologized for yelling, but she refused to talk. She's been chilly the past few days and sleeping in our daughter's room. I wouldn't want to sleep next to you either, buddy. I know it was not the best decision to yell at her, but I still think my anger is justified. 1, she knows I don't work in a secondary work site very often. So, it's literally at one of the places that you go. 2, she knows that I can't be contacted directly and she could have just called the office. Okay, I guess you got a point there. 3, 20 calls is absolutely insane. Am I the a-hole? It's probably 20 calls because she was like calling non-stop and was worried because you weren't answering. Thinking probably the worst. Am I the a-hole? Yeah, you are. You're the a-hole, holy F, she was concerned for your safety. Also, just have your phone on silent. Well, he did. He had it on Do Not Disturb. Then it won't matter how many times people call or text you. I guess you could just turn the phone off entirely. But again, I feel like this rule at your workplace is kind of odd. Especially when your safety is concerned. What if there was an emergency? What if she got in a car accident? You just wouldn't know about it until you're finished your shift? When I see that I have that many missed calls, I don't get annoyed. I get scared something is wrong, period. Nobody calls 20 times unless there's literally a problem. I get scared something is wrong and they're trying to get a hold of me to let me know that something is wrong. Edited to add, for the people saying she could have called the office, I doubt she was the only one worried. I imagine if there was a fire, the office phones might very possibly been busy. Also, she was panicked. You're the a-hole. You're the a-hole. You sound like a narcissist too. What the hell? Who gets upset about someone being concerned for their safety? I don't get it. Your wife cried and was all worried and the only thing that you could do was get more angry at her and make her more upset. In that situation, you don't do that. You reassure her that everything is okay. You explain to your boss what happened and you remove the citation. You are the a-hole, my dear. Your wife deserves better than you. Step